Okay, so before I start season 4, I do want to make one last video on season 3. This is from episode 2. After Olivia's passed away, Tony's watching Public Enemy, and we get the shot on screen and then Tony watching the film afterwards. So you can just pause to read real quick. So after seeing that on screen, Tony's here laughing at us. He recognizes he himself is one of the people that the world has to deal with because of these systems. Even again, going back to his monologue with Melfi about whether or not he believes she should go to heaven or hell, he recognizes the racism, the capitalism that immigrant Italians had to deal with and how these issues started. And now he justifies himself through those systems in his actions today. He believes because he was harmed, he can pass it on to other people. Also, David Chase made this season more violent on purpose, right? We saw what happened to Tracy. You are not supposed to side with these people. This is what they're trying to tell us. And it's funny because you think it'd be obvious. These are degenerate mobsters. They are horrible people. But here we are still giving them grace and still caring for them. And again, the point isn't to be violent back at them. But the point is that while you can understand them, recognize that these are horrible characters. Especially with the finale that we had. Again, they are just doing this to you, right? They are telling you, these are horrible people. Do not sympathize with them. But again, here they are showing us how complicated these characters really are, right? Because while they're in these systems of hate, they do have spaces where they do hold love. And again, you can argue, wow, it's so blatantly obvious. How do people not know this? Yada, yada, yada. But again, recognize, people are still watching the show today. You've seen probably the edits of Tony Soprano, right? People do look up to these characters. People do justify their actions. And again, I don't want to say everyone. I do not want to say everyone. I don't want to say all men are doing this. All people are idiots for not seeing this and that, because people do understand the complexities. But just understand, when they're doing this so masterfully, when this is one of the best TV shows of all time, arguably, the message gets lost sometimes. And David Chase put this here to recognize that. I also personally, I just think this should be like the title of every episode, just to make sure. And I think I personally do think it would be a little silly, like it'd be like very sitcom-y, like learn your lesson kind of thing, and it would be like shoving it in your mouth. But I think it was really cool that he kept this in the show. And again, just being a movie within the show too, and being one of Tony's favorites, it's just, I thought it was another great frame to have and talk about. I'm really excited. Season 4 is going to be great. Season 3 was amazing. I would love to talk to more people in the comments. Thank you for watching. Yeah, I'm excited.